It's been a while, so it's time for What Happened on My Universe Mode! Yes, it has been a while, but don't worry, we're still going, and it's Smackdown Live, or just Smackdown as I'm going to write down on the title. We were in Omaha, Nebraska, and we were ready for another action-packed show, starting off with the Intercontinental Champion AJ Styles, and he was taking on Erick Rowan in a non-title contest, although who knows what could happen, what with that 24/7 role he implemented on the last edition. The champ got things going with a suplex DDT and a few beatings around Erick Rowan's head before Rowan caught AJ's leg and kicked him, hit him with a fallaway slam and a sidewalk slam off the second rope. After that though, AJ Styles grabbed Rowan, punched him in the face, tried to kick him, missed, but then reversed the next move with a jawbreaker and it was all good for AJ. Clotheslining him down, hitting the Oshigoroshi, a big frog splash and the Pele kick, and after that there was only one thing left to do. Phenomenal forearm, blood bursting out of Erick Rowan's head, and AJ Styles was victorious. But of course, with that 24/7 rule, you never know what was going to happen next, and what came next was Erick Rowan's tag team partner Luke Harper coming to attack. It seems AJ Styles was prepared for this eventuality though, hit a reversal and another Pele kick and another Oshigoroshi, and then they stared at each other from across the ring, possibly a match for next week's SmackDown. After all that fun, we had a rematch from the previous edition of SmackDown as Curt Hawkins wanted to get a bit of revenge on Bobby Roode, who had attacked him after their match last time. He didn't get a chance to though, as Bobby Roode attacked him during his entrance. Roode didn't let up, and once they got into the ring, he started the match like a house on fire, hitting a neck breaker and a TKO. Bobby Roode was ruthless with his attack, hitting a couple of clotheslines and then an awfully painful looking kind of gut-wrench suplex off the second rope. Then came the glorious DDT and he went down, but would he go down for the 3 count? No. Surprisingly, Curt Hawkins still had something in the tank. A frustrated Bobby Roode took the corner pad off the turnbuckle and threw Curt Hawkins straight into it, and then continued to lay a savage beatdown on Curt Hawkins. From then, Roode went through the motions, first hitting a spine buster on Hawkins and then another glorious DDT, and finally Bobby Roode was victorious. With only a few weeks left until the SmackDown Women's Champion was to be decided, we had some organised chaos with a fatal 4-way match between Alexa Bliss, Carmella, Sasha Banks and the Irish lass kicker Becky Lynch. When things all got started off, it was Becky Lynch getting her head taken out by Alexa Bliss. And while that was going on, Sasha Banks and Carmella were going at it, with Carmella throwing Sasha Banks to the outside and hitting a suplex on the concrete floor. From then on, the match belonged to Becky Lynch, first hitting a reverse Samoan drop on Alexa Bliss and an arm drag, and then hitting a big DDT on Carmella. Lynch clotheslined Alexa Bliss to the outside and then kicked her in the face, and once everyone was back in the ring, Sasha Banks was hitting a big splash on Carmella. More chaos ensued and Alexa Bliss got a quick pin on Carmella and almost won had it not been for Becky Lynch getting there just at the right time. She then pinned Becky Lynch with an inside cradle, and Carmella got there just at the right time this time, even though she slipped the first time. Sasha Banks almost got the win after that when she launched the bank statement on Becky Lynch. However, she was too close to the ropes. She went to take out Carmella, but instead Alexa Bliss went and pinned the dead to the world Becky Lynch and got the win. Sneaky win for Alexa Bliss, and she's obviously in the front running for that SmackDown Women's title. Up next in a non-title rematch, The Miz, who is now World Champion, took on the man he beat for the title, The Big Show, in our semi-final contest. Unsurprisingly, Big Show had the advantage to start with a big knee lift and a big headbutt. He went for some boots in the corner, but The Miz caught his boot and surprisingly was able to hold the weight, throwing Big Show down and then getting him with a drop kick. The Miz then enjoyed the advantage with a stomp and a knee lift into a neck breaker, and even followed that up with a boot to the face, but his momentum was then stopped by a stampeding Big Show, who hit him with a huge side breaker. Big Show locked The Miz into a camel clutch, but unfortunately for him, The Miz was able to wriggle out, take him down and then hit him with a knee to the back, followed by a neck breaker. Miz then hit the Big Show with a clothesline in the corner and the skull crushing finale, and was once again able to defeat the Big Show. and celebrated in style with his belt, but he was soon joined, not in the ring, but at ringside by his soon-to-be challenger, Christian, and they stared at each other for a while. Before the main event, we headed backstage as Eddie Guerrero had decided to challenge AJ Styles for the Intercontinental Title thanks to the 24/7 rule. The two men brawled, traded fists and holds, and threw each other into things until AJ Styles was able to hit a horrendously disgusting looking suplex DDT on the concrete inside. Styles managed to put Guerrero through a table somehow, and then Guerrero reversed, slamming AJ Styles into a container and then throwing him about. He went for a suplex, but AJ Styles reversed, kneeing him in the head and getting a clothesline. Guerrero snuck the advantage back again and threw AJ Styles into a car after a pop-up dropkick. However, the offense was traded once again after that as AJ Styles was able to reverse a punch. He then clotheslined Guerrero down, threw him across to the truck and hit another Oshigoroshi, the third of the show. Styles then hit an insane dive off the truck in front of them. He hit a Styles Clash, Eddie Guerrero was down, and AJ Styles once again walked out of SmackDown Live Intercontinental Champion. Time for our main event, and it's the Tag Team Champions Roman Reigns and John Cena, Team Fuckboy! They were taking on the Usos. And the Tag Team Champions were in no mood for letting the Usos do anything today. John Cena destroying Jey Uso and then tagging into Roman Reigns, who hit a dirty powerbomb on his cousin. Reigns was unable to stop the hot tag and Jimmy Uso was able to run in. He then flew out as Roman Reigns threw him over the top rope. He hit a Superman punch on the outside and then a spear before tagging into John Cena. We got some double teamness and John Cena got rid of Jey Uso, hit the AA or FU depending on your era, and was able to get the victory. 1, 2, 3, John Cena and Roman Reigns victorious. And that's it for this edition of What Happened on My Universe mod. Like and subscribe. Pay-per-view next. Great Balls of Fire.